What's up, guys? It's your boy, Barca Boy 103. Just finished watching the match. Barcelona draw 2-2 with Valencia at home. What a crap performance that was. I was so uninspired by that. We scored 2 goals. Both of them were very lucky. Valencia scored 2 goals. Both of them were very fair. Complete lackluster performance from Barcelona. I think the schedule is getting to us a bit. That's not an excuse. This whole defeat comes down to Koeman again. Koeman's decision have cost us this game again. It is an absolute disgrace. Before we get into it, make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe down below. Let's try to get to 200 likes on this match review. It would be very much appreciated. Starting lines on the screen right now, it was Ter Stegen in goal, Dest, Araujo, Jordi Alba, Busquets, Pedri, Coutinho, Griezmann, Braithwaite, and Lionel Messi. So in the first half, we played the 4-3-3. Busquets was in the holding position. Pedri and Coutinho were the two interiors. On the left was Braithwaite. Messi was in the middle. Griezmann was on the right. Tell you what, we completely lacked a number 9 in that first half. The amount of times the center of the pitch was open was absolutely ridiculous. No play. You're playing... Koeman started 4 cams in this game. Pedri, Coutinho, Griezmann, Messi. 4 cams. 4! Not 3. Not 2. 4! How are you playing 4 cams? Coutinho and Pedri are the same player. Griezmann and Coutinho are the same player. Messi is a free roaming player now. There's no number 9. We had nothing going up front. It was such a poor selection from Koeman. We heard at the beginning. We heard before the lineup was selected. We heard after the lineup was selected that Jong was injured and couldn't start the game. That's fine. Where's Alena? Where's Riqui? Where's Pjanic? No, let me just chuck in a number 10 in there. There's no thought between what he picks for the team. There's no thought. He doesn't think about it. Like, you know what? Who's the next big boy on the bench? Coutinho, get in. It's mind-boggling to me how he keeps making the same mistakes over and over again. Their first goal came from a corner. By the way, Barcelona are absolutely crap. I've never seen Barcelona crap on corners in my whole entire life. We've conceded, 8 corners this season? Open header for Diakabe. Open header. Diakabe is 6'4". Guess who was marking him on the corner kick? Griezmann. It's like, what kind of management is that? Diakabe starts from the top of the box, runs around the whole defense, open header, heads it in. Terrible defending. And you know what? On the next corner, do you know who was marking Diakabe on the next corner? Araujo. They're like, oh, yo, let the tallest guy mark the tallest guy. Messi's goal was a penalty, clear penalty on Griezmann. I think the red card being rescinded was fair. I didn't think that was a red card at first. I thought it was a bit harsh, but obviously I would take it. Messi misses the penalty. Jordi Alba crosses it. Messi is literally a toe onside. Heads it in. Ties Pele's record for 643 goals for a single club. Absolutely brilliant. Then, started the second half. We started off pretty well. Koeman switched it back to the 4-2-3-1, bringing on De Jong. I think that De Jong's substitution was absolutely brilliant. Busquets being taken off for it seems reasonable. Switched back to the 4-2-3-1. Coutinho was on the left. Griezmann in the middle. Messi was on the right, and Braithwaite was up top. So we finally had a number 9 in that second half. Corner kick comes in. Kind of bumbles in the box. 1-2 between Morata and Griezmann. Araujo turns into freaking Luis Suarez and bags it in. What a finish from Araujo. I don't know if that was Araujo shooting it or I don't know if that was Luis Suarez's, spirit coming down and just giving that to Araujo, the Uruguayan spirit. Made it 2-1. After that goal, we were absolutely shite. Nothing happened. Valencia attacked us down the channels. It was a 1-2 between Gaia and Guedes. Gaia crosses it in. Maxi Gomez comes in front of Mingueza and taps it in. Poor defending from Mingueza. It was terrible to see. And Koeman, man, his subs didn't influence the game whatsoever. His subs today were probably the worst we've seen under his management. They were absolutely crap. And again, said it in the beginning, and I'll say it again, Koeman has cost us this match again. We'll go more in depth about it in the match analysis tomorrow. Let's get into the player ratings. Ter Stegen in goal, I'll give Ter Stegen an 8. Although he did concede 2 goals, he made some world-class saves. He had that one save in the first half, had that save from the Maxi Gomez header. Oh my goodness gracious. 8 out of 10 for me. Dest up next. I'll give Dest a 7 out of 10. Very solid performance. People were telling me when I was in my live stream that his misplaced pass cost the corner for the Diakabe goal. I'm not too sure about that. I haven't rewatched the game yet. If so, I still wouldn't dock him marks for that. You can't really put the corner kick fault to him. He was brilliant on the night overall. 7 out of 10. Araujo, I will give Araujo on the night a 8 out of 10. I thought he was brilliant. Got the goal as well. His pace is ridiculous. He caught up to Guedes at the beginning of the match. Ridiculous from him. Mingueza, I think Mingueza's performance was a 7, but I'm going to dock him down to a 6 just because he cost us that goal from his poor marking for the Maxi Gomez goal. I think he was solid overall, so I'll give him a 7. Jordi Alba gets a 6 from me. I think he was average today after that man-of-the-match performance against Real Sociedad. Because of this game, it's back to the regular Jordi Alba. Crosses were crap. I think he probably attempted 80 crosses and only 2 of them connected. But of course, one of them connected for the Messi goal from the penalty kick. Overall, Jordi Alba very, very poor. Picked up a yellow card at the end as well. Didn't think he was the Jordi Alba against La Real. 6 out of 10 for me. Busi, I'll give Busi a 5. Got subbed off at halftime. I feel like his play was good, but his touches were bad. He had a lot of misplaced not a lot of misplaced passes, but just like odd passes that usually he wouldn't do. More conservative passes. Wasn't really, driving the team forward that much. Could see why he was taken off at halftime. 5 out of 10. Pedri, I think Pedri was a 7. I think he didn't really back up the performance he had against La Real, but had a very solid performance. I think in a difficult position where he usually doesn't play in that double pivot, I think he did well, got subbed off in the end. I think, his connection with Messi wasn't really seen in this game as it was against La Real, but I think his performance was still solid today, 7 out of 10. Coutinho gets a 4 from me. I think he was absolute crap. The only thing I give credit for him is that he took a lot of shots in that second half after not taking any shots in the first half. He should have scored. He had 2 Coutinho shots. The cat shot that he always scores, he had 2 of them. One of them was inside the box, and he still missed it. I think his link-up play was poor. I think his passing was poor. His skills were poor. Lost the ball a lot of times. I think Coutinho, I think maybe the rumors are getting to his head. I have no idea, but he's not going to succeed in the Barcelona shirt unless this is some changes or something like that. I think Coutinho is done at Barcelona. So I'll give him a 4. I think he was poor on the night. On to Braithwaite. I think I'll give Braithwaite a 7 out of 10. I thought in that first half in that left wing he was okay. He was a bit average. Once he moved to that number 9 position in the second half, he was brilliant. Had a lot of turns in the box, connected well with Messi and Griezmann, held the space between the 2 center backs very, very well. I think he was brilliant. You have to play Braithwaite more. You have to play Braithwaite at the number 9. Until we get Depay, or if we get Depay, Braithwaite has to stay in that number 9 position. I do not want to see him on the wing again. Play Conrad, play someone else, play an actual winger. Don't put Braithwaite there, because when Braithwaite goes on the left wing, the number 9 position is completely empty. We have no one there. I think Braithwaite, his first half performance was probably a 6. Second half was probably an 8, so I'll give him in the middle. I'll give him a 7 out of 10. Antoine Griezmann, I think I'll give a 5. I think he was poor in the night as well. Had some good connections in the first half. Got us the penalty as well. Then got sacrificed for Trincao around the 70th minute. Again, Griezmann, because he started on the right wing, he wasn't really connecting that well. Once he came into that camp position in the second half, I think he did good. I think with Messi to the right of him, Coutinho on the left of him, they're all 10s as well. They all came and took his space that he wants to occupy. So it didn't really suit him in that match. I'll give him a 5 out of 10. Leo Messi, I'll give Messi a 7 out of 10. I think his performance was okay. Got us a goal, which was important. But again, he's not really finishing his chance at the moment. A lot of his shots were blocked in this game. I think I saw the stat like 7 shots, 4 blocked, which you can't blame on Messi because all the defenders just swarm him because they know he's going to shoot. They know he's the only probably clinical player at Barcelona. I think his finishing is really, really dipping off at the moment. I think he'll make a comeback, of course. I believe in Leo. But his finishing at the moment is a little bit lackluster. I think his connection play was good. I think his passing was a bit off today as well. A lot of, he would make the right pass, but it wouldn't reach the player. So I think maybe the Valencia player would read it before it, or maybe he did it a little bit too late. I think his range was good, but the pass didn't really connect. And of course, the finishing was a little bit lackluster. So got us a goal in the end, but I'll give him a 7 out of 10. On to the substitutions now. The first sub was Frenkie de Jong at halftime. I think this is the highest rating I've ever given to a substitution. I'm going to give Frenkie de Jong a 8 out of 10. I thought Frenkie de Jong coming on was absolutely world class. He was superb. He backed his performance. He had the performance against Levante, which was world class. Had the La Real performance world class. He came and performed exactly the same, like he never left. He was brilliant. He was playing in like the CDM position. 1 minute he was playing in the cam position. He was connecting the play between the defense and the midfield, the midfield to the attack, all over the pitch in that second half. He was superb. If he can just keep this up, I think he'll be one of the best midfielders in the world. Superb from him, 8 out of 10. Trincao came on, didn't really touch the ball barely, so give him, I'm going to give him a 5 because he didn't do anything, because I'm just in that type of mood. Lenglet came on, but Koeman went to a back 3 for like the last 10 minutes. We'll get on to Koeman in a second. Got a yellow card, so I'll give him a 5. Pjanic came on for like 2 minutes, give him an average 6. And those were his substitutions. Didn't even make a 5th substitution because, Koeman is like to use all his subs. Let's get on to Koeman's rating. I will give Koeman today a 3 out of 10. The only reason why I'm giving him a 3 is that for the second half substitution of de Jong, I think was a great move by him. Other than that, it was crap. Starting lineup crap, performance crap. He's bringing on Lenglet to a 3 at the back. He thinks that if we have a 3 at the back, we'll attack more. Oh my god, he's just something else, man. This guy, he will not succeed at Barcelona. I will tell you that right now. The only chance we have at winning a trophy this season is the Spanish Super Cup. That's it. La Liga is done. UCLs were not good enough. He will be sacked by the end of the season 100%, but he's going to be stuck here until at least January 24th. There are rumors that Victor Pop may sack him straight away and bring in Xavi. Don't see that happening. I think Koeman is out of his depth. I don't think he is good enough to manage Barcelona. People say, oh, give him time. He doesn't have enough time to make his squad. He's still trying to figure things out. I agree with that. I think he deserves time, but he keeps making the same mistakes again. And I was watching the game on BS Sport, and Jamie Eason was the, pitch line, guy who was watching everything. He was saying that Pjanic warmed up, and then Valencia scored, and then Koeman told me, you know what, I'm not going to bring you on. I'm going to bring on Langlet instead. And apparently Pjanic was really, really, really pissed off. Again, Ray Hudson was talking about how Riqui Puig is our best midfielder and he's still not playing because he doesn't trade. So you're telling me Coutinho and Trincao train better than Riqui Puig? Because they're coming on every single game and they're coming on playing crap. You tell me they train better than Riqui Puig? Hypocrite. Koeman does not want to go back on his word. I said this like 100 times in the live stream. Koeman said at the beginning of the season, I do not trust Riqui Puig. I'm not going to play him. He's not going to go back on his word. Riqui Puig can score 5 goals and 5 assists. He will not start Riqui Puig. Koeman is a very stubborn man. He did the same to Niassi. There's a player at Everton named Niassi, striker. Koeman didn't like him. He pushed him out of the club. He made him play for the under-9s, the under-12s, took away his locker. There's a story about it on YouTube if you want to go check it out. Koeman is a very stubborn man. He will not go back on his word. Riqui Puig, we will not see him for the rest of the season. I promise you that. Maybe he'll make a little sub appearance here and there. I will give everyone who watches this video $1 if he starts Riqui Puig in a game this season, because he won't. Unless there's an injury crisis, all midfielders are fit, he will never start Riqui Puig. If Riqui Puig was in this game, I feel like maybe we could have gotten the win. Again, picking Trincao over Conrad. What has Trincao done to get a start ahead of Conrad? Conrad, Riqui Puig, Alena are not getting any minutes, but Coutinho and Trincao are. It is a disgrace. They've gotten their chance. They performed like crap. Time to bring new fresh blood. It's ridiculous from Koeman. 3 out of 10 for me. Probably even less, to be honest. I'm going to dock him down to 2. Poor again from him. We'll see what he says in the post-match quotes. Probably say, oh, yeah, well, we did okay. Blah, 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 my system is working. Blah, 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 all that crap. So tomorrow in the match analysis video, we'll get more in-depth into this loss, and we'll talk about what Koeman says in his post-match press conference. That'll be coming out tomorrow, and I'm going to end the match review there. Overall summary, poor result for Barcelona. This pretty much sums up the league. I think this is the league done for us now. Draw against Cadiz. We had a loss against Cadiz. Draw now. I think it's over. We had 4 home games in a row. Koeman said we have to win all 4. Lost 1, drew 1, and won 2. So, pretty much sums up Barcelona at the moment. So, I'm going to end the review here. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you leave a like. Let me know your comments down below. Let me know your player ratings and, of course, your thoughts on the match. And, of course, hit that subscribe button. And I'll see you guys next time on the channel. Take care and Forza Barca.